time. And I hope you're not sleeping yet. We've got a couple more great items to share with you. First of all, Beekman 1802 is back. I'm here with Dr. Brent Ridge in the plaid. I know there's some confusion over who is who on Facebook, so I'm going to say this is Dr. Brent Ridge and this is Josh Kilmer Purcell.
Are people saying who's the handsome one in the denim?
Yeah, everyone was wondering about that.
The handsome one in the denim, that's Josh.
Okay, how else can we tell you apart?
Well, I'm the one who always says the really smart things.
Oh, okay. Is that true?
Yeah.
Is that because you never let Josh say anything anyway?
Mostly. Probably.
That's mostly true. Well, we love you both, and you both play in a very important role to bring these amazing products to life here on HSN, and it all starts on the farm. In fact, they've even infused that goat's milk into lip balm. So tell us about this trio. I want everyone to know it's super affordable tonight, $17.95. Usually these are $8 a pop, so that would be a $24 value, but not tonight. And we do have free shipping on all Beekman. It's also an auto-ship too. And I have read probably more Facebook comments about the lip balm tonight than I think ever. So
and neighbor David called in the last hour, and he said he had been trying everything his whole life until he picked up the goat milk lip balm.
Because you don't really notice the difference until you use it. Most people are buying those lip balms that are, they get them at the grocery store, they get them at the gas station, and those are petroleum products. So what that means is that they're made out of oil, and when you put them on your lips, it's like an oil slick on your lips. It's not moisturizing, it's sitting on top of your lips.
It's not doing anything.
So and with ours, we've got goat milk, shea butter, and
organic beeswax. So that goat milk and that shea butter actually nourish the skin cells of the lip, and then that organic beeswax seals in that moisture. And you're getting 3 of them. And here are your choices. Should we start over here?
Sure, whatever works for you.
Okay, first we've got the Covent Garden, and that's got a beautiful little burgundy tint to it. Then we've got the sweet grass, we've got the oak moss, we have the pure with the addition of the SPF 15. So this is really critical at all times of the year. You can put this on right underneath your lipstick. Then up here we've got the apricot and honey green tea, which is also a little tint, a pink tint. Then we've got the fresh air with that great lemon verbena. We've got the voluptuous fig, which is a burgundy tint.
And down below we've got my favorite, the honey grapefruit. That also has a little tint to it. Next up, we have the ylang ylang and tuberose, that sexy, sexy floral.
Then we have the pure, completely fragrance-free. We have the Arcadia, the honey orange blossom, and then finally the vanilla absolute. So you can match some of these back to the Today Special.
You can get one to match your wipes. In fact, you're getting 3 packets of the wipes, the Today Special. You're getting 3 lip balms. That would make a fun little, great gift. Because, I mean, these are really universal. Who couldn't use a great facial wipe that you can use for your face or your body day or night? And who couldn't use a great lip balm? They're great for giving baby goat kisses. Right?
They are, right?
Right? Do they have the softest lips ever?
They do.
Do they have lips?
They do, of course.
Well, they're kind of thin, I would say. Yeah, aren't they precious? Let's talk about your baby goats, because these are on loan from a local
farm. Grady Goat Farm. They are goat rescue, and they also do goat yoga to raise money for children's charities. And they're right here, and Farmer Deb is right here off stage. And
so she takes care of them. People ask why don't we bring our own down, but it's so stressful to travel with goats. Stressful on the goats.
These goats do not go carry-on from Sharon Springs, New York to Tampa. And we're going to give you a little quick reminder about our Today Special in case you're just tuning